guys, so we're going to make some chicken cutlets. You're going to need flour, breadcrumb. I use plain. A lot of people, when they're making an Italian dish, they'll use an Italian breadcrumb. I'm 100% Italian. I was raised, we use plain because we do our own seasoning. It's like, it's just never the right way because for us. So that's the way I grew up, and we don't, there's certain things my mother didn't like, so that's how I grew up. If you wanted to use an Italian seasoned one, if that's what you want, you can do that. You'll see that I put seasonings in my egg. This is 3 eggs in here. I may need more. I didn't realize I have so many chicken cutlets. We'll see. There's about, I don't know, everything by eye. There's some parsley flake, a little garlic, a little pepper. I don't use salt in my cooking. You can put a pinch if you want. You can even season the cutlets beforehand, but I put it right in the egg. And I'll put a little pepper in the flour because the flour goes on first. So I'm just going to beat this up. Okay. And so the order of this is flour, egg, and breadcrumb. And some people skip the flour, and to me that's a mistake because the flour is a very important step. So, okay, I've got my eggs beaten. I'm going to put a little pepper in my flour, and your hands should be clean because this is going to be a little messy. And your hands, actually, your fingertips will get breaded. But I'm used to that. And you'll be touching raw chicken, so you want to not be touching anything else and go right to the sink after. So now we'll put this over here. Pepper out of the way. I want to, okay, so let's take a piece of chicken, and this is a very thin chicken cutlet, no antibiotics, stuff like that. It's a good chicken, free range. So I'm just going to put it into the flour. Make sure it's all coated because this chicken is very thin, so it's flopping around. And then I'm going to grab our egg. Hope that you can see this. And I'm sorry, my kids are outside playing. Now the phone is ringing. It's just a busy, crazy day. And then I'll just put it right there. Into the breadcrumb. Okay, and I'm going to shake off any excess. I'm going to put it in the dish, and then we're going to fry it. Some people like to do it in the oven. It's fine. I'm going to fry it up in some olive oil. A lot of times we'll even eat it like this with lemon, you know, as a main dish. So we couldn't even wait. My mother, and I was not alive because my grandmother passed away, but as soon as she was frying veal cutlets and stuff, she was having them stacked up and they were disappearing before they could even get made into a Parmesan, because they call it Milanese, is when you eat it without putting it in the sauce. It's very good, really, to have it with lemon, whether it's veal, whether it's chicken. We even had turkey like that. It's delicious just to have with lemon, you know, with a vegetable and whatever else you eat on the sides. It's a great way to eat it without, you know, putting it in the Parmesan. We eat it like that a lot. And it's good, you know, like I have one son that I know won't eat it with sauce and cheese on it, but he'll eat it like that with lemon. He'll love that. So, all right. That's why I just fry it in olive oil, and it's good. Okay. But otherwise, we'll take some of them and put them with the tomato sauce. You can have your own. You can take a shortcut and buy it in a jar, excuse me, and use that. So I'm just going to get these finished. I'm going to add more breadcrumb, of course, and I'll finish these, and then I'll just show you how I fry them, okay? I'm going to have somebody. Okay, guys, so there's our chicken cutlets, and everything was perfect. The egg was spot on. I even had a teeny bit left over, So good going with all of that. I've got it all breaded, and I'm going to start up some olive oil on the stove, and we'll start frying them. So you want to get your olive oil nice and hot. You never just want to put it in cold. So I have good olive oil heating up here. Okay, so I've got the chicken in the pan and it's frying up. We're going to do this till it's golden brown, and you know, the chicken is cooked inside. So like I said, it's thin chicken, so it doesn't take long. And like I said, you can have it like this with lemon, which is, I love it like that, or you can put it in a Parmesan, or, you know, but this is, I love it plain. It's great. And like I said, one of my sons loves it plain, just a lemon. Anyway, I'll show you more when it's done, but this is what we have. Okay, I've got some that I fried over here, nice golden brown, more in the pan. And that's where we are, that's what we're doing. It doesn't take more than a few minutes on each side. And then, like I said, we can put them in the Parmesan, where I'm just going to put a little tomato sauce on the bottom of the pan, put some cutlets in, tomato sauce on the top, some Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella cheese, and that's it. And then serve it with some spaghetti and sauce, and you're done. And you have a great meal, or you can serve it, like I said, plain with lemon. And my kids and my husband are always like, that smells good. So I think we're going to have some with lemon too to tide us over. But you'll see, I mean, they're already starting to get golden brown there. So I'm going to continue doing this. Okay, so we're in the home stretch here. A nice chicken cutlets over there, nice golden brown. And we've got these. If you have to add more oil in your pan, if you're getting low, you know, just finish frying the batch you're in, add the oil, let it get hot again, and continue on. And then layer your cutlets in there with the paper towel so it absorbs the oil. And I am going to keep going here. Smells great. Okay, so we have the chicken here. I have some sauce in the bottom, and I'm just going to layer in the chicken cutlets. It's really good. So I'm just going to layer the chicken in. He was trying to make sure I wasn't putting it all in the Parmesan. And if you have like something like that, I mean, you can cut it to like fit your pan. Okay, and that's good, especially if you have like little ones like this that you want to get in there. Stick them in there. Okay. And then I have smaller casserole dishes I can put little ones in. Okay, so I have everything ready to go into the oven, and you're going to bake it at 400 degrees until it's nice and bubbly and hot and all the way through. I also put my plain cutlets in a bag, and because I have extras of them, I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. And I hope that you try this. I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's all done. So we'll get to that part because that's what you're waiting for, I'm sure. Through the oven window, it's bubbling. I have the spaghetti. Can you see it through the oven window? Yum. Nice. Yum, yum. It's bubbling nice. Okay, so we've taken this out of the oven. Yum, yum, yum. And then I'm going to plate them with some spaghetti, and I'll show you how that looks and how it tastes.